Yo, let's watch some more of this BFME. 4v4 on Evandeem.
Yeah, here you go. Watch it. Here you go. Introduce everybody real quick.
All right, South team. We got the Slim Tard, also known as Zealotbeer, on Elves. You
My
got
life for hire.
hey, you got you got a chimp chimping out on men, no homo, and you got Ghost on Elves, good buddy,
Faithful
fights with
ghost.
us a lot, and Break on Isengard. He's
Break's new. I've never really played with him before, honestly.
I'd say
I
on
don't
our
think.
team, I'll try not to spoil the match too much, but I think he's the weakest on our team. But let's
Oh,
talk.
come on. No, I disagree, dude.
You think
But
he's
without spoiling,
you?
dude, he,
He's not
without
bad, but
spoiling,
he's
we
not a
should have.
bad player at all. But I think out of all four of us, he's probably I think he's the most new.
Nah, dude. I mean, newest I've played with, but he should have died a long time
Yeah,
ago.
he's not bad. He's not a noob.
That's all I'll say
He's
without
not
spoiling
bad,
it.
and he's not a noob. But all right, let's do North team real quick. We got Music Dawn, the guy you like to chat with in this match. Later,
Nah,
unfortunately,
he just forgot to change his diaper. That's all.
unfortunately, the replays don't show the chat.
Oh,
So
hold on. What does he start with? He starts
that's
with
a troll
Goblin
cave.
Cave,
Troll cave. Yeah,
and
Goblin
that's a
cave and
troll
troll
cave.
cave. Yeah, so he's on goblins. He is on his side fighting with Corpus on elves. I don't know too much about him. He seems okay, like a
Hold
mid
on. Go
player.
back to Corpus real quick. I wanted to see what his build was. He went greedy. Look, he went four tree. He didn't
Five
even
tree,
have a five tree.
6 tree. What is that
Wow.
build? What is that build? He's going for
He's
pure
leaving break. He's
eco.
leaving Music Dawn in the dirt. Now I know why Music Dawn was so pissed, dude.
He's gonna have nothing to help Music Dawn push with. But anyway, they
Exactly.
and so their other side, it is Asphos on dwarves paired with probably I believe the strongest player on their team, Ottoman on men. He's a tough fight, and but you think he hacks or
No,
people?
I'm not
Oh no,
saying he has.
Ghost thinks he hacks.
Don't dox, folks.
Oh yeah. No, Ghost thinks he hacks. He sent me a message. So I don't know. He's either a really good player or maybe he has a map hack. I don't know. I just know this game he was tough. So we're just clearing out these goblin caves right now. Let's see what they're doing on their side. Break. Okay, Break takes the gold from that, and he has this outpost. Ghost is sending a bunch of elves with him. I want to see when it really starts to get serious on this side. Because, like I said, on our side,
You done? Finally?
no. I was going to talk about this troll holding a tree that's running away.
I don't know why he did that. I'm sorry.
Hey man, when he,
I
I
was
don't know.
trying
I
to
won't
pass
even.
for the roach, and she felt the need to scream,
It's
even
all
though she
right.
knows we're recording.
It's all right. But
Hurry up!
Did
was
you
that
hear that?
was that her or you? I couldn't tell.
No, that was the goblins. It went,
Hurry up!
Okay.
oh,
I
you
just
mean earlier?
no
No,
no.
that was
I wasn't
her.
sure if she was talking into your mic. Okay, so I want
The
to see when it
goblins.
gets really bad for these guys over here. So they're fighting two trolls. I think the strongest thing music has
Wait,
right
so
now.
they actually were able to push a little bit?
Yeah, they're in their base. This is
Wow. Oh,
Break's pikes.
wow.
Break, he's got his
Dude,
pikes in the
yeah, Break
formation.
is not a noob. No, that's a pro move. Because they gain massive boost to defense when you do that. They can hold for a while when you put them in that position.
Yeah. Okay. Then I take back what I said. Break's not a noob. Break's not a noob.
Like, wow. Oh no, but there's two of them and they're fucking up his archers. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't pull alerts back. He needs to, otherwise Lurtz is gonna get.
Yeah, if
There
Lurtz
we
gets
go.
hit
There
by
we
this
go.
log, he's gonna get smacked around. All right, let's pop back over to our side.
So what was happening at this point?
Oh,
Oh
this
yeah,
was
the
after the Gondor.
Knight.
See, Ottoman really threw us off. He knew against elves, make these Gondor Knights early, and he trampled all your archers. And now we're fighting for our lives. Look at the pings coming down. We're fighting for our lives here. He's still pumping out. He has 3 units of Gondor Knights now, just running
Yeah,
around.
look at this. I lose my barracks. I'm pretty sure, dude.
Oh, you lose it? Oh, yeah. And I'm trying to build
Yeah,
my
dude.
barracks here. Look at that. I gotta cancel it. It's
See,
like a
but
freaking crisis over here.
Here's the thing, though. I got Haldir out. Haldir messes up cavalry. Not a lot of people know this.
Yeah,
Look at
if you can catch them, they'll
Well,
just.
yeah, but when you do, well, he's pretty fast.
This is what I put the early gold into. We need this. He's great against dwarves, as you know.
Yeah, we're gonna need him.
Look at this. Look at
Oh
this.
my god! Yeah, this is why I was pinging. See, I tried to tie up his troops and try and kill him before they left the mine shaft, but
Yeah, but this
was
is
too quick.
who I was trying to get.
Yeah,
I don't even know if we're gonna catch him.
All right, yeah.
But at least we make him run.
Make him run. Yeah, I want you to see how much work he does before he dies.
Hey, Gloin,
right.
Gloin is not easy to kill.
Yeah, he's not dying yet. Don't worry, he ain't dying yet.
Yeah, he got a heal.
Look at that.
Aragorn's got a heal too.
See, yeah, hey, he's still not dead.
Dude, Gloin is.
Still not dead.
Oh man,
Still not dead.
Dude, that whole time I finally got Boromir to level 3. Right here.
Yeah, and this is where I think I healed him. Oh wait.
Looks like you were a little busy here with Haldir fighting off these dwarves.
I had no barracks. I'm like begging you to take out the fucking mine shaft.
Listen, 1 unit of
'Cause he
Gondor soldiers
continues-
can kill it.
Yeah, and look how much more troops he
Dude,
pumps in.
Our
before
heroes.
it gets taken out.
Yeah, we'll get
Look
it.
how
We get
much
it.
more troops he gets pumps in.
Listen, we need our
before
heroes.
You take it out. Look at that. Look at that shit.
Okay, you
Right
kill
next to
this.
my base.
He builds another one in 10 seconds.
Okay, where?
Look it
Where
up
is
here. And
Up
he's
there.
got the builder
Up
right
there.
here. He
Up
just
there.
puts one right
Not-
there.
Not next to my base.
Hey.
Not next to my fucking fortress,
Hey.
brother.
I'm right here with my
Yeah.
barracks. We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what we've been trying to do for 5 minutes straight, finally get him.
Glory dies, and look who killed him. It wasn't you. It was my fucking archers.
Hey, you gotta watch this replay again. Boromir knocked him on his bum, and then Aragorn finished him. Anyway, let's look at the west side. This is when Ghost tried to defend Break here. He's got his towers up.
He should have gotten Eagle. Maybe he just didn't have the economy, but
Yeah, he didn't even start it. Didn't even start it.
oh my god! And his fort is completely undefended, dude. He was really risking it all for Break.
Dude, they're
But
burning
you know,
every farm out here.
Break didn't let us down. I
Dude,
will say that now.
This is what.
Yeah, but look, no Silverthorn.
Yeah, but
No
look at
Silverthorn.
just at this point in the game, the fact that he has 4 units of Markwoods already—that's insane to me. That's that 6 farm build. Goblin King, crippled.
Dude, he's more than crippled, dude. He
Yeah,
fucking
dead
crippled.
now.
He's fine there, yeah.
But dude, they're doing some serious damage to Break. His economy's gonna be bad. That furnace, that's a level 2 furnace. It's 1 hit.
Dude, Break, man, I'm telling you though, Break's the kind of guy I would want in my shield wall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hold on. No,
You
just-
think
I
he's
wanna
better than
see it.
Ghost though?
Ah,
I think Ghost is just a little bit better than Break.
I think it's around the same. Hold on, you do something epic here. I want to see it, dude. You do the perfect.
All right, we got
timing with
Boromir.
it.
We got Ottoman's Boromir now.
Yep, you
Heal.
got Boromir to choke. Hold on, I want to see.
I'm gonna watch the mini map. If I see them push Break's fort, I'm gonna go to that
Go
real
on.
quick.
Just see what I'm doing real quick, because I remember I saw you out in the dirt, and I was like, dude, I gotta help. I gotta reinforce the base right now, dude. I gotta reinforce Champ. Oh, is this where I heal Boromir?
All right. Well, Aragorn and Boromir are fighting for their lives in this pit against
see,
a
there's
whole
no the elves,
Ottoman's
look,
army.
the elves are here.
Oh, right here.
Oh, this is it. Yep. Here we
There's
go.
the horn, and then I
horn?
throw all my Gondors into the fight while they're stunned.
No, it gets better. It gets better, bro.
What I really should have done is
Yeah.
start taking out the Gondor Knights in the back.
See, at that point, I put Haldir in the. Now watch this.
There's Elendil
Right.
from Aragorn.
Right when you saw them start to move and break out of the stun, you Elendil'd them. So those guys just. That guy couldn't move his troops for like 5 years.
All right. Yeah, and I saw an
was-
opening, so I sent my Gondors out. Damn,
Oh, yeah,
I missed this
remember
again.
that.
This fort. What did they use to take out Brake's fort? Oh, you know what it was?
Giants, remember? It was. He's had those giants.
He's had a level 3 cave pit.
Dude,
Man.
But, oh no, go back. No, go to Gorkill. Oh, you missed it.
Oh, Gorkill?
Yeah, he died again. He got pinned and died again.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Who's bombing up? That's you. Oh, I remember this. Yeah. Keep it here for a second.
Because Asphalt sent his Gimli in, dude. Okay, we take out
Yeah.
Goin.
Dude, I started sweating because I had Haldir there in melee mode trying to fight the good fight. So I was thinking about
Look at we
pulling him back.
smack Gimli around. He's got to heal.
You have to, though. You have to.
Man,
Oh, I remember this, yeah.
Asphos
he
is
gets
really
lucky.
Asphos is really good at knowing how to evacuate.
Dude, we
And-
almost had him, dude.
Yeah, and Ottoman just got his Aragorn. His Aragorn is so much later because he spent all that money on Gondor Knights.
See, this is
took out
something
King
I feel
Dane.
like a lot of the quote-unquote pros don't consider is like little things like Bombadil can just toss whatever hero he wants. Oh. See, with Haldir there, I tried to have him chase down all the heroes I could, but
All right, so this is what. Yeah, this must be what took out Brake's fort.
Yeah.
One mountain giant can do it.
yeah, dude, they can like one-shot those elf towers, those paper mache elf towers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look,
hold on,
yeah,
who's
I take
Bombadil?
back what I said. Brake's not bad at the game. He's actually decent.
Who's Bombadil? Is
That is Ghosts.
Dude, Ghost was really holding on, man. Look at
Yeah,
this,
that's
dude.
why I have to give Ghost credit, man. If he didn't make the moves he did, I think their side would have fell apart this
Yeah,
match.
dude.
And then
I-
my base
I-
would have got hit by them. By
I
music.
was so surprised. I thought that it was going to be another one of those matches where we just
Dude, look at
their
Ghost.
side loses.
He hunts. He goes to the middle of the goblin base to hunt that one
Dude.
mountain giant.
Okay, he knows. He knows how much of a threat those things are. They just wiped out Brake's fort.
Yeah, luckily Brake
No,
still has
hold on.
alerts.
Does he get Haldir out of there? No, come on,
No. But
Hey, he made him fight to the end, though.
but
He made him
Ghost
fight to the end.
Ghost still has his fort though, so he can rebuild Haldir. If Brake loses alerts, that's a bigger problem.
How many times are we gonna see Gorko get pinned? Is he gonna die again? too? Yeah,
This
he's gonna-
Gorkill's getting abused. Oh, this is such a deadly combo though. Look at all these Merkwoods.
Oh, dude, they have Silverthorn now.
Yeah, so then yeah,
Does Lurch still get away?
yeah,
Dude,
Lurch
you
is
can't
fast,
talk,
dude.
You can never talk shit ever again about Brake. Oh my god.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Brake's not bad.
Dude. This is when he sacked. We were about to push.
Yeah,
and
he
he
killed my
sacked.
whole army with that Watcher.
No, your
Or-
army was okay. Look,
It was your
army's
army.
fine. It was my army. We were about to push together, and he stacked my whole army.
Yeah, look at they got us pushed right back up against your fort again, with Ottoman and Boromir and Aragorn from Ottoman,
No, no,
and
you're
they're
gonna
throwing
learn
Gimli
soon,
into
dude.
they're throwing Gimli into the fight too.
You'll learn soon. I don't like Boromir. He's going to die. Boromir is going to suck on some Haldir pee-pee.
Okay, well Asphos is abandoning
no.
Ottoman.
First it's Aragorn. No, look at Aragorn.
You can see we're smacking him
No,
down.
look at Aragorn. Look at Aragorn. Oh, shit.
Aragorn's
Yeah,
taking a nap.
Yeah, Gimli tried to avenge him.
And luckily, the movies did not end like this. They would be a lot more sad with Aragorn and Boromir dead.
Yeah, but at least Haldir would be alive. Dude, what's
Man,
Gimli
that would be
doing?
quite the timeline.
Is that their Gimli that is just like hanging,
Yeah.
trying to act like he's hanging out with our
Dude,
wives?
the thing about dwarves, they're slow as hell. So he has to fight it after a while. He has to fight a little bit.
Yeah, well,
He can't
the
just
best
run.
thing to do, if he had his men, send his men back earlier to save Gimli, Gimli might have made it. But at this point, I don't think Gimli's going anywhere.
Ooh, heal though.
Oh, no,
And he's behind his army now, so it's tougher to chase him.
Okay, yeah. Oh, no. But Boromir wants it, dude. Boromir is pissed.
Yeah, well, Boromir's getting
Oh, no.
smacked in the back.
Yeah, because you had
Oh.
Boromir turn around.
Yeah, because Boromir can't take Gimli, dude. Not at all.
Oh,
Aragorn can
dude.
take Gimli, though. Oh, man,
Dude,
these
you-
Gondor knights are back. You got pikes, though. You're ready. And Gandalf is here. Gandalf has joined the fight.
Oh, I remember this. Watch what happens to those Gondor Knights. Look at them. They get Elendiled, and then he, like, forgets about them. So I'm able to just pick them all off.
Yeah, but
Oh,
Gimli,
yeah, but
Gimli and Gloin are scaring you away. All right. Oh, I'm
It's
seeing
the-
pings on this
all
side.
the big
Oh,
Gondor
man, this
inside.
is so... I'm surprised Ghost and... What the hell was that arrow volley? Into the grass. I'm surprised Ghost and
Dude,
Break
Ghost
were
will-
able to hold on
Ghost
as long
will
as they
pull up,
did against
dude.
this combo. These Mirkwoods melt.
All he needs to do, all Ghost needs to do,
Oh my god,
is
run.
take those horses.
Dude! There goes his
No!
Lurtz.
No, he has his fort back, though. I
No,
think.
no,
Oh,
he
building
just
it.
started rebuilding it. So he's going to go a long time without his Lurtz now. But at least he's got a builder and a
'cause
fort
Lurtz
coming.
takes first. So here's the thing about Isengard I've
Ooh.
noticed.
Ooh.
Especially-
Someone just arrow volleyed like
Yeah,
half of these
listen.
Mirkwoods. Did you see that? Oh man, you're a robot right now.
Battalion.
Your
He
connection
took
just...
that one.
Hey, your
He
connect...
took that one battalion.
Your connection was
Hello? Can
cutting
you hear me?
out. Yeah, your connection was cutting out. You were a robot
Okay.
for like the past 30 seconds.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Well,
You went right back to robot. You sounded normal for a second, and then you went right back to robot. But
Ghost made a battalion of.
dude, you gotta tell Kat to
That
get
you
off
didn't.
Instagram.
Hey, Kat, can you like get off Instagram?
I'm not on Instagram.
What are you on? Like, it's like
Just
super-
Facebook.
Okay, it's good now. Your connection's good
There's
now.
nothing else fucking open.
All right. Well, anyways,
He built
So,
one
yeah.
unit of something.
he built a unit of horses, and he trampled the Mirkwoods.
Oh, Ghost did that. He built lancers.
Yeah.
Oh,
It-
okay,
it
okay. I got
wasn't-
you. I
It
got you.
wasn't an arrow volley.
I got you. Okay.
I wanted you to show it, but you like looked away, and then when you went back, they were all dead. So you thought it was an arrow volley.
Oh, okay. I got you. But Ghost is putting money into that eagle now. He's finally getting it. He's gonna need it.
Oh man, dude.
He is gonna need
Dude,
it versus this
I
upgraded
totally
goblins.
thought it was over. I totally thought it was over for us, for them.
Look at this. You got to give
Dude,
Break is such a
Yeah,
good guy.
Yo, you gotta give Break, dude. Look
Yeah.
at that shit.
Break's a good guy.
He's on the other side of the map watching us,
So
watching us fight the good fight,
so
and
for,
knowing
from
that like this is the only hope.
so for people that don't play the game, that was a power that Break had. You know what? Let's do a power check, real quick. Okay, Break. Okay, that's me.
not Break.
I have Bombadil. That's you. Wow, you only had 2 powers. I think you were banking for something.
Dude, I'm making. You see it building? You see
Asphalt
that? I'm
says Men
fucking
of Dale.
fighting the good fight.
They're really fighting in the middle here. Dude, this is the only 2 powers Break had, and he uses Devastation not to get resources, but to stun the enemy units. So for people that don't play the game, you can use this power on trees and it gives you a ton of money, or you can use it on units and it will stun the enemy units for a few seconds. He would rather use that power to stun the enemies than to get money from it. That's how good of a guy Break is. I
Dude,
take back what I said
no.
earlier.
Hold on, go back there, dude. Look, dude, they have mithril mail, dude. Even with Silverthorn, these guys are not going down
Dude,
easy.
do they have a land power on them?
They
Or is that
killed-
Gimli?
You let them kill Gandalf?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, God. He got wasted. I watched
Dude, we're
him
fighting
go
for our
down.
lives. Look at, I got Aragorn with no heals left. A third of his health. Okay, we get there, Aragorn, though. But, dude, we were running out of powers and everything. We were fighting so much on this side.
Yeah. And
But-
the worst part is we couldn't tell whose land was going down.
Yeah, there was so much land power going down. Oh, here are the hobbits. Let's see what they can do. Let's follow the heroes. If I can find them. Okay,
Yeah, you
there's
missed them.
Pippin.
They're already dying.
There's Pippin. Let's see what he can do. Boromir's gonna beat him in the back of the head. Oh my god. There's Merry, and here's Frodo, the final one. Dude, why isn't he using the file? You might as well use it. You know? The ring is lost! As he flies off in the air. Dude, this is a good position we're in though, with these towers so close to Ottoman's fort. Dude, I'm not even I'm not even in all
That's
vision
like
right
my
now.
third attempt to get that
No.
shit set up, dude.
Yeah, but once we got
Oh,
set
no,
up,
no,
it's
so
perfect for this.
I didn't see your catapults coming.
I
That's
can
why said
easily
this.
siege them out from that position. But
I didn't see.
yeah,
your
you rushed
catapult.
it. You summoned these eagles and rushed it. All we had to do was wait for my catapults to start hitting his fort.
Sometimes the adrenaline, starts pumping, and
It's all right. Yeah, it's not too bad.
all you can think about is crushing the enemy.
Yeah. Ooh. See, they're getting desperate.
Yeah,
He's got
dude,
Boromir in our face.
yeah,
They're
I
suiciding
remember that.
Gondors up here. He's got his Bombadil here. They were getting desperate, trying to
He
take out
said-
these catapults.
I saw his Boromir walking straight towards my towers. I'm like, maybe he misclicked it. And then he just kept going. I'm like, he really not stopping him.
Yeah,
I'm like,
dude,
he's
they
not
had
trying
to.
to horn the whole army. He knows he's gonna die, right?
They had to take out these catapults or lose the fort. That was their.
That was the worst way to try and do it. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that,
they ended
but-
up losing the fort and a lot more.
So I think at this point, once the fort was gone, I was like, I gotta help Bottom. So I left my defenses, whatever's in the towers, I left them all there.
Yeah, they need help.
Yeah.
Ents, Ghost has Ents on his fort. Okay, let's see what happens here. This is an arrow volley. Oh, took out half of them. No, like about half of them.
It kind of missed. He must
But
have had some lag.
Let's see if
or
his
something.
Bombadil can get the survivors. Ooh,
Oh,
he's got like maybe
dude,
what,
look at
a
those
third of
Ents,
that left.
though. Look, he's got Treebeard with him, doesn't he?
Yeah, so they got some
Yeah.
range. Oh, but
How
Ghost
does
has
this
eagles
fort-
too.
That's why. Yep. Now hold on. Go look to the right a little bit. I think right around this point is when my army starts trying to show up. I think.
What color are you? Pink? No,
remember-
you're still way back here, but you're
No,
coming.
yeah.
You're still way
I
back
remember.
there.
And I'm building troops too. I
Dude,
built a ton of troops.
Look at this. They're trying to
Yeah.
eliminate Break again. This is his rebuilt fort. It has no upgrades,
No,
obviously,
dude,
but they're
he
trying.
He doesn't die.
Let's see
he
how he
doesn't
saves
die.
this. Because I couldn't
he
see this
saves
in
this.
game. I was too busy on our side.
Yeah, someone. Okay, I don't know
Oh,
who
he
it
has
was, but
wargs.
Someone did that sunflare.
That
and
was
then
me.
That's my men.
That was me.
That's my men right there in my haldir, shooting his shit off the fort.
Ooh, nice silver thorns. Yeah, that will get through the half troll armor. No problem. But look
And
at the eagles actually destroyed this army. Here comes the Balrog from Music Dawn, though. He's fed.
But hold on. Look, see my army's here. Silverthorn arrows will mess up the Balrog. I try to position
And
them
3
perfectly.
eagles.
And see, look what he does here. He tries to burn him. He gets some of my archers, dude. But I positioned my men so they were away from the Balrog, and I was able to pick them off.
25 power points down the drain.
All thanks to, Silverthorn, dude. 1,000 resource upgrade,
Yeah. So okay, so Ottoman's base has been leveled now at this point. We're just cleaning up.
Well, that was all done to you at this point. I mean, after we got his fort, I had to focus everything down south.
Yeah, once we cleared Ottoman's fort and took out his heroes, it was pretty safe up here. You
Right
know,
around this point, though, is when Music Dawn started bitching. Remember
yeah.
that.
Let's see what he's up to while he's bitching.
Oh, yeah, he was goblins. He wasn't even on that side.
Wait, whose fort is this? Oh, Ottoman rebuilt his fort here, way back.
Dude, he was scared.
Yeah, I figured he'd rebuild over here near Asphos, but he's way back.
Ah, dude, he saw what we were giving him. He probably thought I was still moving with you. That's why he moved it all the way back there.
Yeah, looks like the fighting's really dying down.
You're still using that horn, though.
Yeah.
Dude, I swear to God, dude, that you should just learn how to play trumpet, dude. You love Bormus. But Ottoman, look at that. He knows how to shove those dwarves out the last.
No,
second,
that's
and-
Asphos, and there goes my whole army. Dude, that pissed me off so much that I summoned the army of the dead on him.
Is that why you did that?
I don't know, but I was like, that sucks.
Look at that, though, man. Wow,
Dwar-
he's got.
Dwarves cannot outrun the army of the dead too easily. They can hop in a mine to survive, but they can't outrun it.
The only defense they have, really, at that point.
Yeah.
Elves can outrun. Oh, dude, see, look at all that. I feel like he tried to get some stuff to come out at the last second, and he killed him.
What here?
Yeah, why else would it have blown up like that? There was so much glowy stuff.
I don't know. But as long as this army, the army of the dead is a very short cooldown though, or short timer. So as soon as the army of the dead's gone, he pops back out, coming right back at me. He has to clear these catapults, or they'll
Gandalf
smash
is
his
back.
base. Yeah, Gandalf's
Well, sure,
back.
Gandalf was gonna make short work. Yeah, take him off his horse.
Here comes the hobbits to see what they can pull off.
Does he even ever use the file like that? I feel like that's
I don't
the whole
know.
point.
Yeah, it's the one ability that all the hobbits have. It's just on Frodo. Might as well use it.
He used the Men of Dale too.
Yeah, they're getting desperate. Look at Gimli's pissed. He's chasing.
Dude, you should have just turned around and fought Gimli, dude. You
Yeah,
could
I
take
should
him.
have. I probably wasn't paying
Aragorn could
attention.
take him.
Oh, but Aragorn's
Aragorn.
Aragorn's blade master's down. Okay, I do start fighting.
There we go.
Wow,
he's dead.
wow, he died quick.
Well, I told you, dude. Aragorn, they don't call him Blade Master for nothing.
Look at this. This is the complete opposite of earlier.
Yeah, this is my army still here. Look at this. He summons his Ents
Corpus.
right next to my army. That's an idiot.
He's got 5 Ents up here with Treebeard, another 3 summoned
does he
behind you.
What does he expect to happen?
Dude, I think he put too much money into Ents. He should have, I don't know.
Dude, and then he just lets his Haldir get, like, cartwheels.
Yeah. Brake's still
At
in
this
it. His
point,
Lurtz is back.
I remember typing to him, I'm like, dude, what? You shouldn't. Like, what's the point
I remember
of,
that.
sending your Ents on top of my men? And he said something like, oh, when you're this late in the game and you're this desperate, anything works. And I told him that definitely did not work.
No, if he killed one of our forts, let's see if he could have taken out one of our forts
No,
with
look
that.
at my fort.
Yeah,
He might
could
have been able.
Oh, your
Well,
fort?
yeah, even Break's fort, yeah.
Well, Brake's
my
fort's
still would've been
upgraded now. He's got armor on his fort.
Yeah,
so.
but even with armor, unless he has fire, 3 Ents could have just gone in melee mode and knocked that down.
Oh, okay.
But instead, he decided to summon it next to my men, who all had silver thorns, and didn't even bother to put them in melee mode. You know what? He could have stomped my men out, but he didn't do that. He just left them in rock mode.
Yeah, I think Corpus might have been their weakest player, to be honest. He did good, though, but I think he was their weakest player.
I think he relied too much on what he thought is the cheesiest thing about elves. And
You know-
anyone who actually knows 106 knows how to get around it.
Did he build Haldir? He built Haldir, right?
He did, but he let Haldir die too many times.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
And now Break is getting his revenge.
See, Lurtz is back, yeah.
He has double upgraded elf barracks, just pumping Mirkwoods out. It's not enough
Yeah,
now at this point.
and they're fully upgraded too. So what's going on here?
And on this side, this is
Oh, I
they're
don't know
gonna
if
be
I
in
started
trouble.
doing it yet, but I tried to reinforce this area with a fort at some point. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Music Dawn left the game at this point.
Yeah. And
no, he didn't even leave. He like deleted all of his stuff so nobody
Yeah.
could get his resources.
Yeah, I mentioned this before. That's really just like a malicious thing to do to your team because you can just leave the game normally and give your team all of your buildings and resource. Oh, oh man. Okay, Asphos is putting up a fight. He just used the mighty catapult and took out all my catapults with it, half my army, and now
That's what I like about Asphos. He'll fight to the bitter end. He won't quit like Music Dawn.
yeah, he's putting up a good fight here, a good last stand. He almost broke this area. He was trying to with that mighty catapult hit. Okay, we got the sunbreak stunning the dwarves. You know, Asphos built King Dane too. I think if you get King Dane to level 7, the dwarves don't get stunned anymore that are near him.
It's like the siege of Constantinople, man. He gave up one last final charge, save the city.
Man. Oh, he's healing. He's keeping his heroes alive. Dude, dwarves with Mythril Mail and Gimli are just so tanky.
Yeah, dude, that's all
They take you'll be fighting them for like 5 minutes straight, trying to kill an army.
It's like a spit in the face to Asphos when Music Dawn does something like that.
Yeah, the lead. Oh yeah, I used my earthquake. I wanted to end this quick.
If he at least just quit, or if he even just like DC gave everyone loading screen, I would have been okay with that too. Oh yeah, that's when I put the fort there.
Yeah, it's malicious when you delete your buildings like that. You're just sabotaging your team even more. You're already quitting.
Yeah.
Just
Like,
give
it's
them
one
your
thing,
buildings. Leave the game normally. Just press escape and leave the game. Don't delete your buildings and do that. Man, you guys are really turtling up here.
It's one thing to not want to play anymore, but it's another thing entirely to like just completely forsake any extra hope that your team might have without you.
Yeah, it's malicious. He was pissed.
Yeah.
I remember in the chat he was so pissed.
Yeah, it's just people like that. They're just not worth playing with. They're toxic.
Yeah.
They're toxic for the community.
Yeah, and yeah. Well, GG. That was a good game. I liked fighting Ottoman in that. He was a tough opponent. I don't know if he's hacking though. I don't know for sure.
Maybe not that game. Just I've heard.
Yeah.
I've heard he hacks.
Yo, let's do some more of that BFME.
BFG.
You still gotta tell me what game that's from. All right, this is a 3v3 on Weather Hills.
Weather Hills.
Yep.
And we were on the bottom of the Weather Hills, weren't we?
I've been trying to give, just so I have good practice, fighting enemies who are at the top of the hill when they have that advantage. Just a little bit, you know. I like to give them the top of the hill once in a while. But anyway, let's do South Team. We got Ghost on Dwarves. We got a Chimp on Mordor. And we got Slimtard, also known as Zealotbeer, on Elves. Alright, so their top team. I'll start from here. I'm already spying on them with the eye. But Malaka on Men. Buddy. I don't know who Malaka or Met Buddy are.
Nah, we played with Malaka the other day. He's a dumbass.
Okay, we got Buddy on Elves. And this Messenger, He's always changing his name, but I've talked about him in my 3v3 video on Rune. This is, I believe, RD. He's had many names: Peter Jackson, Legend, RD. I just call him RD now. No matter what name he picks, he's RD. But he is the one who plays the elves the way where he gets banned in so many lobbies because of the way he uses Ent on the Fort, Eagle, and Towers. So we'll see what he does. And he's pretty good on elves at this point. I think he's one of the strongest elf players I fight late game. Early game, he has his you fought him before. He has his weaknesses early game, but late game, that's where I think he really shines. Look at
He's good.
I
He's good, but you're gonna learn soon enough that the one of the easiest counters to this elf build is another elf, is an elf mirror.
okay. Oh, you already know
Hell
what to do
yeah.
here. You sniped
Hell
it.
yeah.
He had this in for like 30 seconds before it got destroyed. But yeah, I think he jumped into the towers way too early. I mean, I guess Weather Hills is the perfect map for his style.
Well, I knew he would. Look at my base. I knew he would. That's why I got hold on, what's that builder gonna build? What's that?
Yeah, you build Ents quick.
Because I knew he was gonna pull that bullcrap. I don't even think I scouted that tower at that point. I just knew he was gonna do it.
Yep, and I had to leave this little shit pit
Yep.
here to
You're
corrupt
pathetic.
your elven lands with orc filth.
Yeah, you're pathetic little pork.
No, the pork stays with you, and I send the Nazgul with the ghost. I think. Well, we'll see what happens. One thing about Ghost, I gotta. Oh no, this is Malacca. Never mind. Anyone who builds Gondor archers, I gotta talk with them. Okay, they need to know about Athelian Rangers, which are 10 times
but
better.
Sometimes you don't have time to make a billion. You know, like if someone's orc rushing you,
Yeah, but these guys are so
and you're
bad.
men, they're bad, but rally and call them, and you have like 2 battalions, they're gonna mess up an orc rush. And they're gonna at least buy you time to get
How much are they?
Athelians.
Okay, they're only 200. That's not. Yeah, that's not too bad, I guess. They move slow.
Hold on. How much are Athelians? Go ahead and hover
They're a lot
over
more.
Athelians.
They're a lot more.
Yeah.
But they're so much better. And they can hide in the trees like elves, right?
Yeah, but yes, but I don't think they have as much armor.
Yeah, and these guys can randomly, you can put heavy armor on them. I don't know why you would do that. That's a ton of money you'd be wasting. I don't know. Maybe there's some Gondor Archer meta that still got to be figured out. But I haven't
Certain
figured it out.
situations, most
Huh?
likely, that they come. There's probably certain situations where they come in handy.
Let's see how they do against 3 units of Guardians from Ghost. He has his banners on one of them, so he can use their level 2 ability, Charge Attack. See if he does it.
So I learned this the other day.
What the heck
That
is
charge
Malacca
attack-
doing? He just donated his builders. Okay, he lost. He saved one, but he just almost donated his builders to him.
So that charge attack actually will momentarily give that battalion armor.
Yeah. Yep. I've seen that. It's really good.
But yeah, see, plus 25% speed, plus 25% armor.
He does have his Boromir here, though. That will mess up this attack a little bit. And yeah, I sent my Nazgul here to Asphos' side to fight. I don't know why he's got like no health, but
Well, no, he had health. The thing is, Nazgul's good, but under the fort, Nazgul can't. They can't fight because the fort messes them up.
yeah, but
Those
I showed up with like barely any health. Must have ran through pikes or something.
Well, you did your job. You were able to push. Like, look at this.
Yeah.
Wow. They're really getting in there.
Here's your base with its new residents.
No, hold on. No, see, you started moving because look what I'm doing.
Yeah, I
see
saw
that?
you clear. Yeah, I saw you clear his fort. You made him cancel this one. He just gave up on his towers after that point. Because the end. Yeah, once I saw these towers cleared, I knew the orcs could move freely.
Well, without Silverthorn, elves have a hard time responding to Ents because the only thing they can really do is either get like a good hero on there,
Oh, he
which
put
all their heroes are squishy.
his
Well,
money
not for
into.
long. Watch this. Watch this. Not for long. Hello.
Oh man,
That's ready. 900 down the drain. Ready? Hold on. 1,800 down the drain.
Man, you knew
That's
you.
more than I spent on the Ent, dude.
You know what? I'll tell you RD's mistake. He does the same strat with elves every time that we knew what he was gonna do. We knew what he was gonna exactly what he was gonna do, and you just built the ants and countered it.
Yeah, look, no, look. No, go back. Go back
Where?
to the hill. Look, I'm already setting up shop.
Yeah,
That's my tower.
you're trying to pin him.
But it doesn't work.
See, the thing is
It
with
doesn't
these
work.
these
No, it
orcs.
doesn't work because no. Go back. It doesn't work because of that fucking eagle. Here it comes. Look at my Ent. Here it comes.
You know. Oh,
No,
he does
see,
he? Oh, this ant is really low actually.
Yep, I don't even look.
You got
at
another
this.
one.
Yeah, this is all. I think this is the Ent that does it. He starts hitting it. Ah, no, maybe that's the one that dies.
You know when
Maybe not. No, hold on, look at the fort. Maybe the Ent does it.
no, it's still
Oh.
it's dead.
Hold on, I still got other Ents coming though. I got other Ents coming. They're coming. But I have to, yeah, I have to do a full retreat here.
Oh, okay, he actually pushes
after
you
this
back.
bullshit. Yeah. What is this?
Malachi actually pushed Asphos back a little bit, all the way to his guardian hall. Does he get it?
Damn, he might. Is he upgrading it?
No,
Is
he's
Ghost
kill-
trying to upgrade it right now?
No, he's just building more
No.
guardians. But the he's killing a lot of the Gondor soldiers. There's not many left here.
Maybe he'll save it.
Oh, Aragorn. From Malika. No, but like I was saying, right when that eagle showed up, that was from who is this again? Buddy. Right when that eagle showed up, RD was complaining about his teammate. I was like, "What? He just bailed you out with the eagle." And he was complaining. He's like, "Look at middle.
Yeah.
Look at middle. He's so bad." I'm like, "What are you talking about? He just saved you with the eagle."
That's the other thing about RD. Everyone likes to complain about Eagle, this and that. If
Yeah.
you can really be aggressive against the Elf early game, they won't have the time or even the economy to build Eagle. It's only if you sit there without harassing them at all. See, but even like, look at this. I'm already trying to set up shop in the bushes. Oh, there's the Ent. I think that's the Ent. That's the hero Ent.
Is
Not that one. No.
His fort is healing.
No, it might be, but this might be the hero Ent. This is the
Man.
hero Ent.
Honestly,
Oh, and I think, come on, I think this is the hero Ent.
yeah, it looks like it looks like you're gonna get it. Looks like you're gonna get it.
You know, at one point, so I was bombarding the what's it called? The Ent that was there, but it's already gone. He was still bombarding. I thought he was gonna hit, but look at that shit. He was
Yeah,
missing.
he missed one. They miss They miss once in a while.
So no, they just have horrible aim.
Dude, how are they gonna kill this though? With no, they gotta send that eagle. Looks like that's what they're doing.
Here he comes.
But
at
it's
one point, I clicked the fort. I right-clicked the fort with the Ent, and I was like, "Come on, buddy, you can do it. You can do it." See, I was like, "Come on, man, just one more. Don't miss."
Dude, it's
Don't
healing.
fucking
The
miss
fort's
your shot.
healing a little bit.
Don't miss your
Yeah.
shot. There we go.
Wow, that
And
was
then-
close.
It was his last shot. I know,
was-
dude. He gave his life.
So over here, they're pushing Ghost quite a bit. Oh, do they try to red arrow? He tries to red arrow.
Going on the fort.
Yeah, he tried to red Aragorn Asphos or Ghost Fort right here.
How did Ghost survive? Did he have
No, we're distracting
no.
him. We're distracting the Aragorn so he can't hit the fort. He's healing.
That's good though. What about? Oh, dude.
So-
yeah, I remember this. I think I scrolled over. I saw this. Aragorn got scared, trying to run away.
Yeah, he wasted his Blade Master there. I guess he ran out of heals, so he tried to just get out.
He put up the tower, thinking that maybe he'd scare you off.
No, that tower can't kill the Felbeast fast enough.
Yeah, no, dude.
And we could actually chase the we could chase the Boromir now.
Oh, is that what you would do when you toss them? Yeah, but you got to get that tower out of there.
Yeah, it's getting the Felbeast kind of low. But now Bormir's screwed.
That's the thing about Feldbeast. They don't really have a lot of health or armor against arrows, but against like eagle, dude, Feldbeast will mess up the eagle.
All right, well, what's RD up to now? One thing I have to give RD credit, even oh, that Malika just died. Oh, did he delete his? No way. Did he delete his buildings after that? There's nothing.
He's another one of those bitches, dude, that just
Come on, why do
quits.
people do that?
Yeah,
Just leave the game.
I
Give it to,
told you, like he's a piece of crap.
like
He did. You remember your buddy Sakos? You know what Malaka told me? Malaka told me that Sakos was his master. So there you go. He learned from the best.
what?
That's what he told me. He learned from the best. He's like, I am pro. But Sakos is my master. I am pro.
Sakos is a lot better at the game than from when I first met him. So,
Yeah, not as good as you think. Especially if this is what his students look like.
how's the saying go? No such thing as a bad teacher, only bad student.
No, it's no such thing as bad student, only bad teacher.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm bringing up Sakos. Yeah. But I mean, it makes sense because Sakos has, as long as I've known him, been a noob. And he couldn't handle it in no rules, no matter how much he tried to play with us. So he just went to play with the rules players, and now makes fun of people that play with no rules because he can't do it.
Oh, RD
It's a
rebuilt.
classic story.
He's got a new fort.
Yeah, it was only a matter of time.
But
That's what I
now,
was afraid of.
dude, see, if Malika didn't do that, their team could have benefited from his resources. Like RD is probably starved on resources right now. Let's
Yeah.
look.
RD might have been able to win, honestly.
Yeah,
He
dude,
would have
he's got.
maybe.
Look at how low he is on resource. Doesn't even have 200. He can't buy any units right now. Nothing.
Dude, I don't know if there's a timer. I don't know how long we're into the game, but this is probably the longest RD's gone without building an eagle.
Well, he couldn't build an eagle with no fort.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. We busted his stuff down before he even got Silverthorn, let alone Eagle.
So I guess we're just waiting to make our final attack on them.
Yeah, that's the
What?
idea.
Dude, someone must have gave
Yep.
him money. He just got the eagle
Yep.
upgrades.
Leaf coming. But at this point, you don't want to rush and just waste resources and command points into like
Yeah,
using futile attacks.
okay,
You
so
want to gather your army and make a good calculated attack at this point.
so to get that eagle just now, he spent 1,600 for the vines, 2,000 for the eagle's nest, and then 1,000 for the eagle. So he could have put that money into a whole army. The eagle's good. I'd get it late game, but not right now when he has nothing.
But against Elf, I wouldn't even bother building Eagle, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because Silverthorns can shred the eagle.
You can shred the Eagle, and it's not like you're going against like regular siege weapons. You're going against Ents, and it takes like 2 or 3 hits. Especially, I learned, dude, under land, Ents have more health. They can tank more hits from the Eagle if you have the Elf land power. You know, the armor power.
Yeah.
So it's a very underrated power, I feel like, for elves. I understand why it costs 10 points because it really does change the name of the game for elves. It like takes away the main disadvantage they have.
Man, this is the last of their armies right here, from Buddy. This is Buddy's army. It's getting like split up and getting destroyed. And Witch King's here. Yeah, they have to run. The Witch King's there.
It's probably when Messenger starts complaining. Oh, bad game. 3v2. It's like, no, dude. This has been a 3v3 from the start. He just
I know
flops.
he like ignores the like he only like remembers the last 2 minutes of the game. He's like, oh, I was fighting 3v1. It's like, yeah, for the last
Yeah,
5 minutes of the game.
he, he, if he loses, he can't say GG. He has to say bad game, and he has to just be like, "Oh, I was the last man standing, so 3v1, bad game, 3v1."
You bug lag. You bug lag.
It's like, dude, it's not like we joined the game, and it was a 3v1 from the start. You had teammates, you just weren't a good enough teammate to keep them around.
No, he's always saying
Simple as that.
I 2v1 you easy. So here's his chance. When he's finally put in the situation to do it, he complains.
Yeah,
He's always saying I 2v1 you easy.
yeah, he says it's a bad game. So if he ever says 2v1 easy, I'm just gonna tell him no, 2v1 bad game, bad game, bad bug lag,
He
2v1 bug lag.
two, I guess 1v2 is easy for him, but 3v3 is hard. I don't get him. 3v3 is hard for him, but 1v2 is easy.
Hey man, that's the life
Of
of
RD.
of a labor noob.
It's fun playing with him. I'm happy when I
Hey, if you
see him
wanna
in my
get good
lobbies
at
now.
If you want to get good at fighting elves, he's the guy you want to play against. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
yeah, no, I got a lot of good experience at fighting elves from him. I've
You
had
just,
I've had 2 hour long games fighting him.
if you want to beat him, you just got to know that he's going to build towers and he's going to build the eagle. As long as you
Yep.
can remember that, it's, you can make all the countermeasures necessary.
Yeah, but dude, he uses the towers and eagle so differently from every other elf player I fight that I can even tell when he changes his name, I can tell it's him in game just by the way he's playing.
Yeah, by the fact that he immediately picks elf.
Yeah, but there are other players
This,
that do that. There are other
not a
players that
lot
pick elf
nowadays.
and just make eagle. But the way Messenger RD uses it, I can tell it's him now. Like every game.
Well, at least it's sad to see that he's starting to slip a bit.
Yeah, he was compared to how he used to play, he's like getting sloppy or something. You know, like I feel like we dropped his fort or you dropped his fort pretty easy.
No, it wasn't easy to drop that first fort. It's these next towers that are pain in the ass too.
Yeah, but in
Oh wait,
game on his team, he's usually the one carrying his team, but his teammate had to save him this game.
I don't know if you saw though, but we have been able to push him back slightly. It's you know what I mean. I
Yeah.
feel like at this point we start to set up a position where the land is.
Yeah, we have most of the. See, if Malika didn't do that, we wouldn't have most of the map on them now. Now we can build. We have farms. I think we fill this whole area up with farms eventually. Oh, there's Smeagol. Hey, be nice to Native American.
You're in a Johnny cab.
Wait, does this match go so long where I get the ring and I build Sauron?
Oh my god, I think I do remember
Cause,
hearing.
cause I don't.
It's the master, my quite.
I don't like picking up the ring unless I can actually use it. So,
But it's the master, my quite.
yeah, I mean, in positions like this, we can take our time now. I mean, the only thing RD can really do is spam forts and make multiple eagles, but
But that's what I'm saying. Well, at this point, while he's spamming forts, you can spam forts, and you're gonna see I'm gonna spam forts. It's gonna be the only way I can actually, yeah, watch this battle, dude. Because I try so many times to get past this BS, dude. I'm not gonna lie, it is tough. Yeah, here comes the Eagles.
That Eagle's gonna get shredded. Yeah, he knew. RD.
But that's the thing, though. Like, against RD, all you need is a faction that has good archers and towers, and RD's not really gonna have a fun time with the Eagle. He's thirsty.
Ooh, that land power's actually making your elves kind of tanky from their
Yeah,
silver
man.
thorns.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you.
The Eagle's just going for it. Ooh, they arrow volleyed.
Arrow, oh yeah.
Wow, that actually pushed you back. But you took out, what, 3 out of his 5 towers? 2 out of 5? Something like that?
Yes, so yeah.
Yeah. Wow, looking at the game now,
Yeah.
it looks like RD could retake his part of the map. But man, I can't say it enough how much what Malika did screwed them. Because now we just have this whole bottom of the map. Yeah, this is where we filled it with farms now. Got a fort down here. So otherwise RD could build towers here and then they'd have half the map.
I realized, so from this point on the hill, my Ents, I don't think I can outrange them. You'll notice, I'll watch this, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna get blasted.
Yeah, but what about with
Whoa.
that power, that 5-point power, Farsight?
Oh, I don't know if you can use Farsight on the Ents.
I don't see why not.
I'm gonna try. That's not a bad idea. I'm gonna try next time.
Oh, you go for his outpost.
Yeah, well, we kind of have to.
Why not
so
just
the fort?
why not just use archers?
The mystic fountains in the fort will heal the Ents.
Oh, okay. That's nice. That's good to know, actually.
Yeah, you'll see. I keep these 3 Ents alive for a long time because of the mystic fountains.
Oh yeah, you can't even approach that tower.
It's hard. It's hard.
Oh, you
I
got.
try, and I have. Yeah, Treebeard. Look what Treebeard's leadership does. It gives them extra range.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you can scroll over it. Scroll over it real quick down at the bottom. You have them clicked. Right there. Yeah, look. It says plus 20% range.
Yeah,
Dude.
I'm seeing how fast they get healed right here.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yep. Yep. It also gives them speed, dude. That comes in really handy for the Ents because they're slow ass motherfuckers.
Oh, okay. I set up all my buildings at Ghost Space here.
Yeah, when I see that, I just the situation for me is like hopeless. It's like, all right, I know help's not gonna come. I just need to hold out for as long as I can.
You know I've decided which side of our map I want to help.
Exactly. I just need to hold out as long as I can until the trolls can do their job.
Dude, I saw this and I was like, "What the hell? This is just gonna be a standoff."
No, I don't blame you.
I want to push.
Don't blame you.
I know if we push from this direction, we have a much easier path to crack them.
You made the right move, especially because you already have it. Yeah, you hear that? It's the master. Likewise.
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what I heard.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with RD, and then it's the master. Likewise.
Takes a while. We gotta get Sauron to the fight. He's gonna have to walk there slowly. Okay, they're getting a little. Ooh, that trample.
That trample, bro. You're getting shot up.
Yeah, but dude, I just killed like 30 Mirkwoods there, and there's Legolas hiding amongst them. Just got murked on.
Not anymore.
They got double eagle here, but yeah, dude, even dwarves with forge blade axe throwers and a fire arrow fort will melt the eagle.
That's why I'm so sick of people being like eagle OP. They act like the eagle's invulnerable.
Yeah, people who talk like that, they call everything OP. They never discover a way to defeat things. It's all about you gotta change, you gotta balance the game for me. I think this is OP. Yeah. I've given up finding a way to beat it. You gotta balance the game for me now. That's the mentality
Exactly.
behind that.
It's annoying too, because like all these kids who cry about rules, who want rules, I will ask them questions about the game, like, hey, um, which of the Isengard heroes can attack the eagle? They don't even want to have the conversation. They don't even understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, there's
You
tons of
know,
options to defeat the eagle. For every faction.
this,
Every faction has a solid way to fight it. But some
well, dude,
factions it's more difficult than others, I'll say that.
yeah. And well, the thing is, what a lot of people don't realize is that it can be really reliant on heroes. Some factions rely on their heroes more than others.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I would say even elves is pretty. It's a pretty dynamic kind of faction. I feel like, because like, there's so many different directions that you can go, that you should go, depending on who you're going against, and even the strategy that they're using. But RD likes to just build towers and make the eagle every time, thinking that, he's unstoppable.
Man, look at how the axes
Look,
come out. 2 units of axe throwers in there. They like spray those axes out like a buckshot.
well, according to the description, axe throwers are strong against archers. So it'd
Yeah,
be
but
early game, especially. It'd be a perfect counter.
no, I think it's because the archers do less damage to them. I think it's with their armor or something. They have like armor where the archers don't do as much damage. But
That's true.
um, Ghost dwarves have one of the strongest catapults in the game. They fire double shot, and you can upgrade the shot to fire shot, so they can do double fire shot.
They can also just the oil barrels that
Oh, right here.
the battle wagons drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can do it too. And it's I think it's more devastating. It's a wider area of effect, and obviously they can launch it from farther away.
Yeah, they shoot it. They don't just throw it, like the.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, yeah.
the battle wagons. Yeah.
Well, here's
Oh,
the.
here we go. Hold on. I was wondering what you were gonna have Sauron do.
Well, we gotta clear this
Uh,
shit. Oh, I launched
oh.
this. Kill those two
First,
forts.
yeah, you launched that first, and then. what
Then
do
we
you
gotta
have
clear these
Sauron
two
do?
towers.
Yep, that's what Sauron's doing. There it is.
Summon the
And
tower
now-
behind them, and now we come in with the
Oh,
we
yeah.
come in with the trolls. Ooh, he used his cloud
I
break to
remember
stun
this.
them. That was good.
Yeah,
That
dude.
was good. And now the eagles can pick at them a little bit. They got two right there.
Man, at this point, I was like, how are you gonna get this fort? Like, those guys are gonna get eaten, right?
Yeah, but I still have
Nope,
Sauron
attack
here,
trolls.
and yeah, and
Even if you didn't have Sauron, you didn't need him. Look at the attack trolls.
yeah,
you had enough
they'll
of them.
smash it down.
Those
dude.
guys are tough, man.
Dude, each
They're-
each attack troll costs as much as Haldir. So that's like 5 Haldirs right there.
No, they cost more, don't they? I thought it was like 1,200.
No, 1100. Pretty sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and look at how much quicker they take out a fort than Haldir does.
Yeah, that's their job. That's what they're good at. I didn't even need
Ridiculous.
Sauron. Sauron's just sitting back, chilling, watching the fight.
See, with these pro players, will see you do that and be like, hey, you shouldn't be allowed to build more than 3 of them. That is not fair.
Yeah, and I've also seen RD killed. I've made it like I've attacked RD with 10 trolls, and I've seen him kill them all. There are ways to do it. But anyway,
It's possible.
GG.